Wagwan people, Nat here, live and direct and in full effect, of course. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and direct or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. So what's going on today? Well, I'll tell you what's going on today. Arsenal injury crisis. Oh no! And I have a special message for our owner, Josh Kroenke. We'll get into that a bit later, but I want to get the Bath match reaction out of the way first. Sale Sharks face Bath Rugby today. Premiership game after the Six Nations and all of that shit. To be fair, it's been about a couple of weeks, but still, you get the gist of it, right? We were 19-7 down in the first half. Labelled as a great comeback and all that good shit. I believe Henry Arundel, rather, scored. It's always nice to see. And we dug it out. There was a nice little try. Quick tap from Carreras, the Argentine fullback / centre and fly half. And we not only got the win, but we got the bonus point. 5 tries, bro. 5 tries. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Bath are doing things. Back-to-back premierships is on. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what's happening, people. Yeah? We're doing well in Europe. We're out of the Prem Cup, so the treble ain't on, which is a shame. And I really wanted that. I'm a bit annoyed, but we're on the right track. We've got the quality. We've got the best squad. Not many injuries, by the way. And Todd, big up Todd in the chat. You can attest to that for damn sure. And we move on to Saracens and European. Best believe that. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? That is what's going on right here, right now. Fat Boy Slim settings, yeah? We move on. We're rolling on. We're rolling on. And all of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like that rugby club, that club is being run properly. Has a DOR, director of rugby, that actually knows what the fuck he's doing. He's not running players into the ground. He's rotating. Yes, the system's different to football. And of course, it's a different game. I hear it. But when you have a proper manager, proper director at the helm, which we do and don't have, then you start to see the results. Won the mini treble last year. We're on for a spicy double, the Prem and the Champions Cup this season. And I can't fucking wait. We will be there. I will be there. More than you believe. More than you believe. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, back once again for the Renegade Master and all of that, we're going to go on to the Arsenal. The ASNA. Injury crisis. Who knew? Who fucking knew, cunt? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been saying for the longest that this manager has run these players into the ground. And I know there's going to be top gooners that have already been saying this kind of rhetoric. Oh, but 115, Man City might get relegated. It's not happening, bro. Newsflash, it ain't fucking happening. I'll be very amazed. I'll be shocked. I'll be... You see all them thumbnails, do you know what I'm saying? If that's the case. Really and truly, you know what they're probably going to do with City? They'll give them a hefty fine. They might still deduct points, but it will be like 5 or 10. Worst case scenario for City, they'll get deducted 5 or 10 points. which means they'll still be able to qualify for Champions League, and they just miss out on the league. Basically, the Prem just gives us the title at this point. That's basically the worst case scenario. The best case scenario for City is a massive fine, which isn't a massive fine, and that's it. That's it. Because Chelsea, they got a transfer ban. I think they've got another one as well. So really and truly, they've got like 2 transfer bans. They might, I heard they were going to transfer ban City as well. They might do that. But even then, it's not the worst case scenario. It's somewhere in the middle between points deduction and just a hefty fine. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But it's concerning. I've been saying about this manager, bruv, for 6 years. This is why I never fucking wanted him. Yeah? His ass is on the line and he's still doing the same shit. Why? Because this fucking cunt, Lego head, when push comes to shove, he reverts back to type. It's as simple as that. Fine margins, guys. Fine margins. Yeah. The fine margins might end up being that the Premier League do us a massive fucking favour. Despite all the shit that we've been doing this season, stinking it out for the most part. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, people. But to be honest, when it comes to the injuries, is anyone really shocked? Because I'm not. Oh, but you've got an agenda. You're not a real Arsenal fan. Shut your mouth, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones, isn't it? So yeah, let's keep this train going. We're rolling on. We're rolling on. Is all these Arsenal players injured? I don't think they are. I think it's just made up. All of our players are definitely not at least 60% fit. Let's just put it that way. I'll actually go as far as say 50%. So even if they're not technically injured, yeah, none of our players are fit. No one can dispute that. Big up Furioso. Have an interesting chat. On debut on my channel last time round. I think that was a few weeks ago. But yeah. Big up Quaja, my fucking G. Do you know what I'm saying? Good evening and all of that shit. And keep smashing them likes and subscribes, people. I believe I'm on 121 or 22, something like that. On the road to 200. Best believe. Best believe. Yeah. Did you see Leicester Tigers head coach told TNT people to fuck off? Yeah, no, I didn't see that. I believe Leicester Tigers head coach is Jeff Parler. No, actually, I'm not sure if it. I think he's the director of rugby, but yeah, no, I'll probably watch that later, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? At some point, someone will have clicked it up. Either way, 3 likes. Let's get them up, people. Yeah, I'll probably watch that. I'll probably be watching that in the boozer. We shall see. Do you know what I'm saying? Quadruple is over. Yeah, of course it is. I never thought we were going to do it anyway. But at the same time, I'm fucking pissed off about us not winning that. Because if you think we're going to win the FA Cup because we've got heritage. Now, football heritage does help, but not with this fucking clown. This guy is moving like he knows it's the end of the fucking road. End of the line. I've been saying it. We win the league. He'll still just about keep his job. But we finish 8th, mid-table, or even below by Christmas. His ass is getting potted just like Unai Emery, bruv. because our players are going to be shot to fucking pieces and then some by next season. Best believe. And this manager ain't going to change. He's going to double down. We win the league by hook or by crook. Literally, he's going to double down, bruv. He's not going to do and play the 22-23 football, even though he knows that's the best way to keep his job. He won't do it, bruv. He won't do it. To be perfectly honest, Burton never rated him anyway, number one. And number two, Josh Kroenke's had enough of him. And he'll want a better manager. Now, the fact that we've got Burton means we can actually go for an elite manager, because I don't want to hear anyone saying, oh, but we can go for Iriola. He plays great football. Get fucked, you fucking soppy cunts, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? This is Arsenal Football Club. We're meant to be the third biggest team in the land, bruv, in the country. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't be going for Iriola. I don't care if he's got more experience than Arteta. He's Spanish. He plays good football. I know this fan base won't rate him and give him anywhere near as much time, only because he doesn't look as good as Arteta in their eyes. See, we over here don't give a fuck about that shit either way, but they do, which is why they didn't back Unai Emery. Weird, isn't it? It's very weird. It's very strange behavior. You know, let's just stick to football. Stick to football, guys. Stick to football. Unless it conflates with your narrative and your agenda. Of course. Yeah. All right, mate. All right. And that's after we bring in evidence. We bring in more than suitable arguments, disputes, etc., etc. You can't reason with fucking idiots, bruv. That's why you just don't argue with certain people. Now, I'm the type of guy. I'm the only guy. Because I am super duper petty, yeah. I can argue with anyone and technically win if I really, really wanted to. Because I've got the tactics, bruv. Tactics. And the fine margins, guys. To get it over the line, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I just can't be fucked. I just laugh, smile, and keep it moving. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of these fans need to be doing that shit. You know, when this manager does get potted, and he will get potted at some point, he will. Whether it's at the end of this season or the end of the year, might take a bit longer than I even think, but he will get potted. The likes of Egal, etc., can fuck off with him. And then the flip-flops now have to get in line. The likes of lead judges, etc., etc. Yeah? Keep the fucking standards. The standards have already been set by Berta and by the fact that we've been challenging for the last 3 years. There's no more excuses now. There's no more excuses. This project, this process has failed, bruv. Absolutely well and truly failed. Yes, to dare is to chew door, bruv. Is out the door, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's gone. They'll still get relegated, bruv. They're not getting the top manager. They're not getting Harry Redknapp. They're not getting a Ryan Mason. They're not getting a Tim bruv. They're not going down that route. Agent Vinay and that other guy, Harold and Kumar, as expressions put it brilliantly. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Big up, Static. It's been a little while since you've been in my chat, but hope all is well with you, brother. Yeah, we got super duper Mick Quadra. That's the problem, innit? I could be your hero, baby. That's what they're on. Do you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what the fuck they're on. Soulless, mindless pricks, bruv. Narcissistic little cunts, airheads, bruv. Empty vessels. And all of them ones there. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks like some of our Arsenal players don't want to play in it. Yeah. They should never have gone, bruv. They should never have gone. Never have gone, bruv. And yeah, he needs to be dropped anyway. But this manager won't do it because he has his favourites and he's going to live and die by them favourites and it will get him the chop. He'll get sacked because of it. I was even saying when we signed Kai Havertz that this is the beginning of the end. And a Madueke signing, and this season in particular, just in general, will cement that 100%. And after that League Cup final, these players don't have it up here because they've been run into the ground and they've been bamboozled, lied to, brainwashed, coerced by this anti-football heritage merchant, this fucking little narcissistic cunt, Jim Jones, Captain Black looking ass motherfucker, holding our football club hostage, right, is the reason that these players look like absolute dog shit, right? Not all of them are that bad. The likes of Havertz, Calafiore, oh, the sweet prince, they all need to fuck off. Zubamendi can fuck off. Bukayo Saka, he just needs to be rested. Once he's recovered a lot more, if he comes back and he starts performing and getting a few more goals as well here and there, similar remnants to what he was doing before, but just adapting. Tactics, yeah? Then I'll be inclined to keep him. But if we're seeing more of the same next season like we were this season, I'd bin him as well. 300k a week, no chance. Not for another passenger. We've already got that with that fucking donkey Kai Havertz, bruv. Jesus will be gone. Nick and the Living Guard will be gone as well. So is what it is. Ebriezer out for pretty much the rest of the season. So that's where we are. It's where we are, guys. Fine margins, guys. Yeah. So send me the video on Insta, innit? I'll check it out in a bit later, Todd. But big up either way. I'm listening to you in the background as I've got family company right now. Keep speaking. Yeah, 100%. I hear it. Big up and hope you and your family are all good, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real fucking shit. Spurs can have Arteta for free. I will personally drive him there. Yeah, you and me and everyone else in the chat, the elite world-class chat. Do you know what I'm saying? Abso-fucking-lutely, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? Haram Ball FC. Haram Teta. Haram Teta. So you got Oda clapped and you got Haram Teta, bruv. This is why you're a G, bruv. You're a legend. Along with the tribal chief Macy, of course. Big up Gianni, yeah? Big up man like Gianni. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? I will be watching your stream in a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? I will join shortly. If you're going to put the link out there, if the link isn't in there, DM me or just not even DM. Just message me the link, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Either way, if the link's already there, I'll hop on. If it's not, just message me and I'll join. Because after this stream, I'm gonna have my din-dins. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit of egg and tuna and some organic ketchup and mayo, saucy sauce, as it's called in the UK. Well, Heinz sells saucy sauce, which is basically mayo and ketchup mixed into one. But this is the healthy alternative, and it's better. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I had a kebab last night. Really enjoyed that, by the way. But anyway, we move. PR Premier League, of course, bruv. Of course. Do you know what I mean? Funny enough, April is coming up and it's our bogey month. We always struggle in April under leg ahead. Yeah. And we've got injuries. But he's got no excuses, bruv. He's got no excuses. Any of these fans that are giving him excuses, bruv, yeah, they're finding it a lot more difficult to defend him now. Trust me. Once he's out the door, yeah, we will be on their necks. You know why? Because all the shit that they've been saying under Arteta, we get a proper manager. We get Don Carlito. We get Roberto Mancini, who I would take. He's not my first choice, but Gianni's a massive advocate. But I hear it. We've all seen what Roberto Mancini can do in this country, yeah? And with our team, as long as it gets its rest, rejuvenation and all that good shit, yeah? Roberto Mancini will take this club levels, bruv. The question is, can he get us over the line in Europe? because Conte can't do that shit. Hasn't been able to do that shit. But personally, I do believe that, and I know from what I've seen with my knowledge of football, even though it's not the level of Gianni and others, Kenny, Ken, Jez, etc., that Mancini is a better manager than Conte, hands down. Don Carlito, my goat of a manager. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Don Diego as well, bro. And he plays much better football than our Tapas. Yeah, he plays better football than Lego Head. Best believe that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's really and truly what we need right here, right now. Football Slim Settings. That is exactly what we need to get over the line. And it brings me on to this. Josh Kroenke, as it says in the title, I need to have a word with you. A little message, yeah? Now, as I'm sure you guys are aware, there have been links, rumours, of Andrea Mafioso bad boy Berta, mate, being linked with Man City and Bayern Munich for the DOF position. Now, if Josh Kroenke allows him to go without getting in a suitable replacement, bearing in mind we got to replace Per Mertesacker for the head of youth academy position as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't sort that out, yeah, big problems, bigger things are going for you, rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be on your neck until you start fucking delivering. Yeah, Berta's already got rid of half of the board. We just need to get rid of the rest of them. Bring in proper people at this football club that know what they're doing. They don't have to have direct links or connections. We're not doing this jobs for the boys bollocks no more. Because right here, right now, Fatboy Slim Settings, we need elite level mentality. Andrea Berta has demonstrated that. That's why there's already links to him being offered a DRF role elsewhere. He's on the right track. We just need to rip up a few other contracts if necessary, but just get them massive wages off the books. Massive wages, yeah? This manager is a problem. He is part of the reason why Per Mertesacker has left, because this manager, Haram Teta, bruv, as Kwaja calls him, and I rate that, do you know what I'm saying, along with Roda Clubs, of course, does not trust in the youth. Remember Project Youth? Remember that shit, yeah? We're not buying that no more. He does it for the records. He does it for himself. He thinks it's all about him. That's the problem with Arteta. That's why he will always be Lego Head. Even if he wins the title, I'll still call him Lego Head, bruv. The only way he stops getting called Lego Head is if he wins the Champions League, which ain't happening, guys. Not with the injuries and not with the way he's moving, even if all of our players were fit and available. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. We don't have the fan margins, guys. The fan margins. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Like, I'm sick and tired of people trying to defend the indefensible. It's really and truly as simple as that. We cannot be in a position next season where this manager is doing haram ball settings, anti-football heritage, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? These players have already had enough. If you think that what happened to Liverpool won't happen to us next season, let's say we win the league, for argument's sake, right? For example, then you're living in cuckoo land, Delulu land, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I would say it, really and truly. So, and that will happen. So back to Josh Kroenke. If you let Andrea Berta go, right, you better get in Bet Morata, bruv, as Gianni has suggested. I agree with that. He is the number one replacement, because with that, he'll get rid of the rest of that fucking useless ass cartel, jobs for the boys merchants and all of that. He'll replace Per Mertesacker's position with someone even better than what Per Mertesacker been doing. And Per Mertesacker, out of them two, him and Arteta, both panic buys, deadline day. He's not only the better player, but even in a backroom staff management role, albeit youth academy, he's done a far better, superior job than Mikel Arteta. Who knew? Who fucking knew, cunt? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Big up, Black Crow. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Hope you're doing well as well, my brother. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Monchi as the alternative as well. And there was one more. There's like DOF. It was the guy at Rome, at Roma with Paolo Maldini. Gianni was saying it as well. And they were both at Milan, and both of them used to play for. Obviously, we know Paolo Maldini, but the other guy used to play for AC Milan as well. Them two will be my second choice, and then Monchi will be third, because I've always rated Monchi for the longest. What he done with Sevilla, with Unai Emery in particular, 3-peat for Europa League, and Unai Emery, yeah, the only team he wasn't able to win the Europa League with is with us. Because we didn't back him number one, and the players are fucking charlatans. Like, I agree with Kenny Kim when it comes to that shit. As much as we rate Oba, Laka, Ozil for their technical ability and all of that, them, along with Xhaka and a few others, I'm sure, fucked it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucked it. Yes, there were things Unai Emery did wrong, but if they were playing for him, they would have got over the line. Even with them having Eden Hazard, Kante, etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? Because they were beatable, bruv. They were definitely well and truly beatable. Should have got a penalty, but it is what it is, yeah? We're not going to be like Spurs, where it's just like, oh, if we didn't get the penalty, we would have won the Champions League against fucking Liverpool. No, you wouldn't, bruv. No, you wouldn't. Because Liverpool have standards and they have heritage, bruv. Man United don't have the standards that they used to. Hence why they lost to fucking Spursy, Big Ange. It's who we are, mate. It's who we are. High line for life, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yeah, they sacked a trophy-winning manager, not just any trophy, a fucking European trophy that we should have won at least once, definitely twice by now, by the way. And this manager's been a part of that as well. Olympiacos, Villarreal, Sporting Lisbon, who we actually play in the quarterfinals. Don't think that's a given. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to redirect to Josh Kroenke. You better make the right fucking decision. Now, if you want to keep Berta, that's the ultimate. I don't want Berta to go. I don't want Andrea Berta to go. But if you do, get Bet Morata, put him on 30 million and give him free reins throughout the club. Give him all the power that he needs and authority, even more than Berta, to do the fucking business. He'll get rid of them board. He'll get rid of the rest of the board and bring his new board in. He'll get better staff. He'll get better backroom staff, physios, other coaches, nutritionists, strength and conditioning coaches, etc., etc. He'll do the lot, mate. Berta needs to do a bit more, but he's on the right track. Do you know what I'm saying? He's on the right track. Getting rid of half the boards is a big fucking step. Massive fucking step. Which means Arteta is one step closer to being en la basura, in the fucking bin, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? Right here, right now, Fatboy Slim says that is exactly what we need, because unless he miraculously changes the way that he plays and starts playing Diamond, yeah, it ain't happening, bruv. It's not fucking happening. And Miles Lewis-Skelly. He needs to rely on the youth now. He can't rely on his favourites. His favourites are the ones that are ultimately going to get him sacked. And I've had a conversation with a few people around my way here and there, and others on here, just like, well, do you think that, let's say for argument's sake, Arteta leaves, well, he'll get potted. He's not going to leave willingly either way. A bit like Wenger, but even more stubborn and more delulu at the time, bruv. But anyways, let's say Arteta does leave. Do you think he gets another top job? I don't believe he does. Even if we win the league, £1 billion spent over 6 years, no one in Europe is going to touch him. No one in Europe or even around the world, the Saudis won't take him. Not for £15 million a year. They won't go anywhere near him, bruv. Because these players fucking talk. Medical staff, other backroom staff, coaches, etc. Youth academy coaches, scouts, they all talk. Yeah? I'm waiting for that Oba autobiography. Do you know what I'm saying? Once that NDA clears, even with Edu, despite him being sacked by Forest because he ain't fucking good enough. Well, who knew? Who fucking knew, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Who fucking knew? Then we'll see what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? We will see that Mikel Arteta, Lego head, was always the biggest issue outside of most of the fan base, especially the online fan base. Not you guys, of course, but you know the usual suspects. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Big up Lynch in the house. 9 likes now. Let's get up to 10 people. Do you know what I'm saying? At least. I'd say the kids will get playtime, but we'll probably just see Saka's left hamstrings. Yeah. It's Saka and Inshallah, bruv. That's what this manager's doing. This useless fucking cunt of a manager. Yeah, but that's the thing. They know the truth, bruv. They know the truth. They know this manager is a scumbag. And not in a good way. He's a fucking cunt, bruv. He's a complete cunt. He's holding this football club hostage. Even more than Arsene Wenger ever did, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lego head, man. Yeah, Lego head. He will always be Lego head, bruv. Unless he wins the Champions League, then he can get a statue. And then I won't call him Lego head anymore. But outside of that, you will always be Lego head because I'm not giving you praise for something that you should have done last year, the year before that, and even the year before that, the 22-23 season. 6 years plus, £1 billion spent, 1 FA Cup during COVID, no fans. You got no fans. And 1 Premier League. So basically 2 trophies in 7 seasons, just over 6 years. That's abysmal, bruv. That is fucking atrocious. You cannot defend that bollocks to me, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You cannot. This is why Josh Kroenke needs to pull the plug. Be brave. Grow a pair of fucking bollocks yourself because hiring Andrea Berta ain't enough. Get rid of the rest of this board. It's clear that you've given Berta the bigger authority, but he needs complete authority. He needs the final say because he's doing bits. And make sure you renew his contract. Give him 30 mil a year. He needs to be on at least double what Arteta's on now so that what he says goes. And basically, Arteta can't have the full reign that he had before. This whole, the manager gets the most money, and therefore he gets the most say. There's more of an incentive for him to be doing what he's doing. That shit needs to stop for managers that don't deserve it. Now, If you want to stick with the old school manager role rather than head coach with the sporting director, but you can have the old school manager just working with a sporting director. They go hand in hand, right? They work together, right? Continuity, brother, as well. There's cohesion, right? Don Carlito works. Don Diego works. Roberto Mancini works because they all speak Italian. I believe. I think Berta speaks a bit of Spanish as well. I'm sure it's better than his English, but you know, because Spanish and Italian is very similar, and that's verified by Gianni as well. You know, and other Italians like Antonio. Big up, Antonio. You're more than welcome on the channel, by the way, Antonio, because you're a G. You're a fucking ledge. Do you know what I'm saying, my guy? So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Josh Kroenke just needs to do the right thing. Do the right thing, good and well and proper for this football club. Because you haven't done what the Glazers have done, taken billions out of our football club and left us in debt. You've only taken like what, 6 mil, which is peanuts in comparison since you've been full owners in 2018. But you have let this shit fester. You trusted in a fucking novice, a rookie at the time. Now, after 5 years, you realise he's a shit manager and you've wasted all this time and money. And it's making you look fucking bad. You want the attention and diversion away from you, as all owners do, whether they're competent or not. So you brought in Andrea Berta, mate. Yeah, you brought in Andrea Berta. Now, one thing you cannot do, if you dare fucking do it, let's say for argument's sake, Andrea Berta does leave, goes to Bayern Munich. I don't think he'll go City because there will be uproar. But if he goes Bayern Munich, if you dare re-sign fucking Edu Sucks Toes, yeah, sell up, bruv. Sell the fuck up. And get an Omani shake, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We all hear about the Saudis, the Qataris, and the Abu Dhabi lot. Do you know what I'm saying? But get the Omanis, bruv. No one talks about the Omanis. They are minted as well, bruv. And they're more grounded. They're a lot more grounded. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been to Oman. Beautiful country as well, bruv. If you don't drink and don't smoke, you love hot weather, even if you're not a Muslim, trust me, very, very, very calm place to live. And you just want the calmer thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Better food, along with the weather, etc., healthier. And it's almost like an untapped resource market in terms of like places to visit, even places to live. My auntie lived there for a bit. So, yeah, you got the dough, go check it out. Go there for about a week or so. Trust me. Much better than Qatar. I haven't been to Saudi, but I'm sure it's better than that. Definitely better than Dubai. Dubai is one of the most overrated places on the fucking planet. And that's where these Insta hoes love to go. And we all know the reason, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? The less said about that, the better. But we move. We move. I'm going to have this last ciggy. And then I will wrap it up. No Johnny sayings. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't planning on staying this long, but I will be doing some more videos during the week. There's a lot of shit that I need to sort out, and I will be sorting out. But yeah, I'm at that point where a lot of crucial stuff is happening. It's difficult, but I'm embracing the change, which is what most of this fan base, especially online, are still unwilling to accept change. They've done the same thing with Arsene Wenger, but this lot, the Arteta inners, right? They're worse than the Wenger inners. Because at least Arsene Wenger had credit in the bank. And we're already seeing tension in the fan base. The fan base, the match-going fans are very unsettled. You saw that, and you heard murmurs. There were boos after that League Cup final because it wasn't the fact that we lost; it's the way that we lost. These match-going fans are going to get this manager potted sooner rather than later. Trust me, a lot more than you think have had enough. The online fan base, it is what it is. You're going to get these Julians and all of that, Martys, etc. Christian, for damn sure. Stricto that are going to go with the wave, and they're going to be sucking off this PROCS and all that fucking bollocks. We don't do that shit around here. Right here, right now, back once again for the Renegade Master. Best believe that we do not do that shit here. We say it how it is because we care about this football club. That's all that matters. Arsenal Football Club winning. We don't care who the manager is, for the most part. We just want the club to be run well and be successful. And how about Josh Kroenke? We start selling players for 40 mil again and make it a minimum. We need to start selling players for 50, 60, 70, 80 mil. Because this, he even realizes, Josh Kroenke, you even realize yourself, yeah, that you've lost a lot of money from players being run into the ground, allowing these players to run down their contracts. Crooks, bruv. That cartel that David Dean was talking about. Financial misdealings, I believe, is the technical term. There are other similar terms available, of course, but that's the best way I will put it. Do you know what I mean? We need a whole reset. A reset from this manager, reset from this fan base. We cannot continue to be the laughing stock of the Premier League and the footballing world. And if it wasn't for Tottenham, that would be the undeniable case. Because not even as shit as Chelsea are right here, right now, Fatboy Simsings. At least they got European heritage. They've won more recently than we have. Our European record is a disgrace, bro. And a lot of that is down to our board. And Arsene Wenger to a degree. But mainly the board. Now it's more down to the ownership. Andrea Berta and Michele coming in is not enough. It's nowhere near enough. We need wholesale changes in the squad, in the boardroom. And if you don't fix up Kroenke, your ass can go bye-bye as well. Time for Betty buys, as far as I'm concerned, for you, cunt. You're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chum, and I shall be under it when it breaks. If you know, people. Do you know what? I think it's about that time that we leave it there. I've said what I needed to say about this owner, obviously about this manager. And we know the players that are good enough, and all of them have been run into the ground anyway. So it is what it is. So it's the 29th today. I will be doing a slightly different stream on April the 1st. So I'll be doing a April Fools, but it's not really going to be an April Fools. If you know people, wider weight club settings and all of that, yeah. So that will be very interesting. We'll talk about Arsenal, but we'll also talk about other things as well. Do you know what I mean? So that will be fucking good. And I'll get into a position where I'm doing more lives because I'm not going to lie, I do prefer doing the lives over the pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, soon come. You know, the universe puts you where you need to be, not where you want to be. You know, it's my destiny to do this shit. It is what it is. The script has been written, guys. The choice has already been made. You just have to walk that path. Arteta don't want to walk that path. He's moving like a hypocritical bitch right now, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're seeing it unfold in 8K right in front of our very eyes. And it's beautiful to see. Come on, come on. We love it. You schlag. But yeah, I will officially end it here, guys. The April Fool's stream will be a longer one, at the very least an hour. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll never miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, or when I upload the next video. Take care, all the best, and yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Take it easy, people. Stay true to yourself, and much love and respect. We are out of here. Arteta out, bruv.